All right, happy friends. I am back with another video. This is going to be a 2-page 12 by 12 layout. Welcome to my channel, Scrapbooking with Jen. And I got a few minutes to do this, so let's get started. So I'm going to start with this 12 by 12 light blue cardstock. I haven't even taken off the white rim down here yet. And I'm going to attach this light green with like a little floral print, you see that? To the bottom. So where have I been? Life is crazy, folks. When I think I know what's going to happen, it all changes on me. So I really don't know what's happening day to day. So I'm just glad that I can be here today making a video for you. So yesterday I took my kids and my nieces and my nephew to an amusement park, and we were there from opening till closing, and it took me all day today to recover. All right, so I'm just going to trim off this little bit green here. And then I'm going to, well, first I'm going to put my cap back on my glue. And then I'm going to bring in my straight edge paper cutter. And I'm going to cut off this white strip. And it'll more than likely take off a little bit of the green, because I'm sure I didn't put it on completely straight. So yeah, so we got a little bit of the white and a little bit of the green. That's totally fine. And then I'm going to turn it sideways, and I'm going to cut it at 11.5. And then I'm going to turn it again and cut it down to 11.5. All right, let's get rid of this and get rid of these strips. And one thing I forgot to do was decide on a background. So let's see. I don't know if I want this on brown. I may choose white. Yeah, that brown just doesn't look lively enough to me. So I'm going to get a couple sheets of white paper. Sorry if my arm's in the way there. All right. And I'm going to attach it to that. So let me get out my ATG and get this glued down. Okay. All right, that's lined up good enough. Let me bring in the other side. And I'm going to do the same thing because I forgot to do it earlier. Yeah, so I'm realizing my brother, who's younger than me, thought it was really funny to point out I am not as young as I used to be. And I went on rides yesterday with my 9-year-old niece that I haven't been on in forever. One of them being like a teacup ride. Woo! I do not like spinning rides anymore. Okay, so this is my left side. And this is my right side. And again, I'm doing, my camera is at a weird angle, so I may have to adjust this a little bit to get it completely in here. I'm going to try to have both pages. Okay, so my paper pieces come from Cadoodle Bug Design. And I bought these cute little boy and little girl. You can see the little girl, I added some bling to her ears, so she's got little earrings. And I used Peachy Keen stamps for their faces. For the girl, I used it from the Sweet and Innocent stamp line, and the boy is from Boy Mates. Now, these are actually Valentine's Day paper pieces, but I don't really take Valentine's Day pictures, and so I want to do something a little different. So I'm going to put my boy and girl off to the side of the page here. And then I was going through my Cricut, and I came across this title, Jesus Loves Me, and it was in a circle. I took the circle part away, and I just went into my shapes on Cricut Design Space and created a heart, and then made it big enough to put the words Jesus Loves Me on. I did it a little bit at an angle when I glued it. It wasn't how it was on Design Space, but that's how I seem to do things. And so I decided I wanted my kids, do a layout for my kids, letting them know that Jesus loves them. But I had no pictures in mind. And so I'm going to put that right there. But then after I created this page and I was going through my pictures, I came across two from Easter of 2015, I believe. And I said, perfect. We celebrate Easter because of Jesus' resurrection. And nobody would die on the cross unless they absolutely loved us, right? So it goes perfectly. And I'm just going to take that off a little bit. I kind of messed up when I was cutting, and so it's okay. I think I'll do it on other strips. So I've got these here, and these are going to hold about a 4x4 picture. And maybe if I mat the picture, it's going to hold a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I'm going to put those right there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start gluing this down just to do so, and then I'll bring in the other paper pieces. So I love that I can take a Valentine's Day paper pieces and turn it into an Easter layout. Who would have ever guessed? And this is going to go off the side a little bit. Okay. And I'm just going to put my block on top of her and just kind of rub it and let it sit there. And then come over here and use my glue on my boy and get him attached. And then I'm just going to use my stamping block again, just to kind of lay on top of him as an extra weight, because these hearts want to pop up, it looks like. Okay. Then I have this cloud, and I'm going to put it, let me see, and then the sun piece here. Trying to decide if I want to put the cloud a little lower, because it's so much bigger than my sun piece. So I think I'm going to do that. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to attach my photo mat. Now all these papers came from one paper pad, and if I still have it out, I'll look in a second, I'll show it to you. Okay, let's line this up. I do not see the paper pad, so I might have put it away. But it was, I didn't know it was that organized. All right. It was one of the newer paper pads I showed you guys in my haul recently. Oh, I do see it. Hold on a second. So it comes from this one here, Subtle and Sophisticated. And I love it because I'm able, they're the same shade, you know, same pastelish watercolor type colors. And even though it's purple and green, it all goes together. And so I got this, and this pink one here too. And I used this pink paper in her hair bow, in this heart, and in a couple of the hearts over here. So everything goes together. And this is one of the paper pieces that I'd cut out multiples of and just set aside. And I think I might end up cutting out another cloud up here. So I'll see in a minute when I get this all down. Okay, now I have my little snail, and this is one I cut out multiples of, and I stamped this face with a Peachy Keen animal face. I think it was an animal face. And I'm going to put this little snail right here. And I think I'm going to come in with this pin and see if I can lift these antennas and kind of get glue on the back. There we go. That way they won't catch on anything. Then I have this bird, and this is from Crooked Design Space. I just typed in bird and found one that I liked. I don't know what cartridge it's from. He's gonna fly right up here. Next I have this big flower. I don't know, it's a daisy or something. And I'm going to put that right there. And I have these other two flowers. My nails aren't quite doing the job. Let's see. I think I want to stick this one underneath here a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that. There we go. And then this one, right down here. So I love that I cut out flowers and snails and stuff ahead of time. I think I'm going to go in and cut out a bunch more paper pieces like that just to have on hand. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach some grass snippets. I'm going to put this one over here. Okay. I did ink them a little bit, so I was trying to see which direction I needed to put the glue on. All right, so yes, I'm going to do another cloud. So I'm going to bring in my Cuttlebug. And I don't use these very often. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I have a cloud already cut out in here. So I'm just going to use that instead of making you guys watch me cut this out. And after I'm done filming, I think I will just cut out a bunch more clouds. Okay. Now I want to put a little bit of ink on. So let me get this out here. Use this ink. Okay. And this is just a Hamilton art, and I have no idea what color it is. It doesn't say. It's just all these different ones that came in this pack. Some of them I haven't even opened up yet. See, the plastic's still on it. So. All right. Now, the shape of this bugs me. It reminds me of a butterfly. So I'm going to do it that way. And I scallop. This one's got a scallop design on it. So that means, which I like, all three of my clouds are very different. All right, so that is my 2-page Easter layout. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to be back soon, but again, no promises. All right, see y'all later. Bye-bye.